work, man. Nice and bright, man. And it's not bright way out, like when you stand way back from it, it's pretty far away. You know, it's not going to disturb my neighbors, man, because it's all aiming down, not aiming toward my neighbors. You know, man, it's bright too, dude. Okay, y'all, good morning. What is it, Thursday morning? It's sprinkling. They're calling for a little bit of rain this morning, but only like 15% chance. But Francisco's gonna come in anyway and help me do some stuff in the shop. Well, I don't mind keeping a guy busy if I can, you know. They come to work, they work hard, they ain't got a whole lot of drama, you know. They can make a lot more money out here. You know, yesterday's video was a rant, but I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I really feel that way. I really do. And I was expressing it with my tone and all, but I do feel that way. I mean, you know, I hire guys to do the things that I don't want to do. If you know, and if I decide I want to weed eat and put a guy on a mower, then that's what I'll do. If I decide I want to ride a mower and let the guy weed eat, then that's what I'll do. That's just some of the benefits of having your own gig. It's one of the reasons why I don't work for the man. I mean, you know, that's just the way it is. And most of the time, if you look even at big companies, little companies, or whatever, the reason they hire employees is why? To spread the responsibility around. That's why. And in doing that, you find that some employees can do things better than you can. Now, in my case, you know, yeah. But I'm saying, you know, even the big, like Microsoft, like Bill Gates or whoever, and I'm not comparing, you know, but he'll be the first to tell you that he hires people that do the things that he can't do. That's why he hires people. I mean, the American business is based on that. All businesses are based on that. They hire people that, are better at certain things than they are. And then they'll focus on what they're really good at. There's a lot of things that I'm really good at out here. And I can do pretty much I can do pretty much everything that I sign up to do as far as jobs. You know, but I wouldn't be able to do it in the time period that is friendly for a number without employees. Right? Some employees can weed eat better than me. Not that that's, not many of them come out here to weed eat faster than me. And none of them come out here thinking like I think. See, a lot of guys come out here and, they're doing a job and they're doing a good job. But sometimes you can do a job too thorough. And if you have a choice, too thorough is better than not thorough enough. Okay? It is. But there's a happy medium, and I'm in the medium. I don't want to be the best weed eater in the world. I don't. It's not my goal. But the reason companies hire people is to be able to not have to do the things that they're not so good at or that they don't want to do. In my case, I'm pretty good at everything that I sign up to do. I'm pretty good at and very efficient at everything that I do, that I sign up to do. But I think where a lot of people get confused is, see, I wouldn't take on the work that I take on if I didn't have guys working for me. Does that make sense? Because at the end of the day, I can go out here with the equipment that I have, and at 52 years old, and I can do $400 a day in lawn mowing maintenance work by myself. I've done it many times. I have employees to help me do the jobs, and the volume it's required for me to pay the employee. Does that make sense? Because I have to, it's got to be worth it to me to put my money in the street to buy equipment, to put my money in the street to, to finance jobs. Like, if I were solo, I wouldn't do no sod job. But I'd probably still be making, I would probably still be making almost just as much money. Maybe not quite, but I wouldn't have the headache either. And the employees have got to look at it like that, but they don't. They never do. They only look at it from one perspective, and that's their perspective. And hey, I get it. I look and I look at things from my perspective too. But my perspective is different. My perspective comes from a place of, 52 years old, comes from a place of having worked many jobs and many jobs. And my take on it is, I've been the employee, and now I'm an employer. See, most of the time the guys that come out here, they've never been an employer. They've always been the employee. Nothing wrong with that, and that's fine, But they got to understand their lane. My goal has never been to have a guy come out here and retire from raised landscaping. Not ever. If I was a guy that didn't want to work for the man, I would come out here and I would work for raised landscape, and I would soak up all the freaking knowledge that I could, because knowledge is everything. I said everything. It's more important than the tools. And that's something that I've just learned in the last 5 years or so. Knowledge is everything. But I would come out here and work for a guy like me for, 3 or 4 years, so soak up some knowledge. I would, try to buy some equipment off of me, like, a weed eater, I've had guys come out here, and like Drew was out here. What Drew bought off of me? Drew bought a weed eater, a blower, and some hedge trimmers. And he bought he bought it with the money that he made working for me. See, that's the kind of thing that I would do. And because Drew knew that he wasn't going to be working for me for a long time, because, he didn't want to. He was just like me in a lot of ways. So I'm just trying to explain to you guys the rant yesterday and give you some more context about it without being so in my feelings. I really try to do the best I can for the guys that work for me, but I'm not gonna, number one, I'm not gonna take a hit on the money. And number two, I'm not gonna deal with disrespect, because I don't disrespect the guys that come out here until they get stupid with me. And then I can go there just like everybody can. But it's not my natural state, contrary to what people might think. My natural state is, hey, let's be a team. Let's get this job done as a team, and let's get paid as a team, and let's try to get as much work as we can as a team, and then we can, you know, not have to work as hard. We can build trust in the process, and we can move on to the next day without killing ourselves. Because I don't care what anybody says, I'm not going to kill myself out here. I've been out here way too long for that. I'm not. I'm gonna do the job, and I'm gonna do it. And my job is different than the people that work for me. So, yeah, it is, and that's just the way it is. Well, there's Francisco. He just pulled up. It looks like it might rain. We got a job we're going to look at, but we got some stuff we're probably going to do in the shop today. It's a good thing about having a shop. I was doing the light outside yesterday. You'll see that piece of wood we got up there. That is to hold the light. So, a lot of guys was asking me, you know, how am I going to hang it? There's no, there's no beam right there. I made a beam. Put one to go to the outside metal, and then another one, a shorter one, on the inside, and then another shorter one on the outside, which gives me plenty of meat to screw to from the outside. So, and then I went on and wired it to the box too. I put a junction box up there, and I went on and did all that too. Yeah. So the light's up. I got another one right here. This one right here is it's the same one, right? Let me go on the other side. It's the same light, but man, I really don't know if I'm going to put it on the shop. I mean, where would I put it, you know? So, this is where the first one was. And let me, all this. So it comes with, it's Allen wrench, and it's got a cover to make it dust, you can not have it dusted on. I got it set to dusted on. So then you got this, the packaging is real good too, man. So here's the arm that holds it. And they even got a gasket, so that goes in the wall, and then basically this light, it plugs into that. So what you can do is, if the light goes out, you don't have to remount it. You can just buy another light. I love that, man. The only thing holding that on there are these Allen screws right there. You see? So the light comes out. Wop. Wop. Right? And it sits on there just like that. You'll see that? And then you got, I'm not going to unscrew them. Then you got these right here you'll take out and screw to there. So, very, very, very nice light. Y'all, by now y'all probably seen some of the footage where I just got it installed yesterday. I really haven't had a chance to hardly, you know, it hasn't been through no rain or anything like that. But this is the second one, and I'm not sure exactly where I'm going to put it, so we're going to keep it in the box for now. And you never know, I might give it away. Might have a giveaway on the Race channel. Click gate, and these are called parking lot lights. So really nice, man. And they feel like they're built real good, but easy to install. See how they're made? You got the plug right there, so you can pretty much, if you have to replace anything, you might even be able to use different sizes on it. I don't know. But yeah, man, they're good lights, man. and we're gonna see how good they last and all that there. I'm stoked about getting them, and yeah, they gave them to me, man, just to show you guys. So then I mean, they reached out to me and said, hey, we're gonna send you some lights. This was a few months ago, and well, I never got them. So yeah.